Kylie from Counseling with Kylie, and today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the positive parenting course that I offer. So, this is a 6-week course that teaches the basics of positive parenting, which, well, it's a whole 6 weeks to figure it out. It's hard to put into one little bundle. So, it'll be one weekly meeting of about an hour where a small group of parents, about 4 to 10 parents, will come together and we will cover course material, and then we will have time for the group to have individualized feedback, to ask questions, to practice some of these skills, and to learn the techniques and the skills that you'll be learning, because it's one thing to learn it in a book and another one to try and practice it. One of the reasons why it's a small group is so that you as parents can support one another, feel a kinship to one another, that you're all in this boat. And you may come from very different places and very different parenting philosophies, and yet you're all here trying to get your house to a better place. This class is for parents of children ages 2 to 16, or grandmas of kids ages 2 to 16, or nannies, or aunties, or whoever is watching children. We schedule this class upon interest, so we have it throughout the year, and when we have enough people interested in it, we move forward with it. So if there isn't one right now that works with your schedule, let us know at Kylie at counselingwithkylie.com, or you can just message us on counselingwithkylie.com's little form in the footer, and let us know, hey, I would love to do this, but I'm only available on the weekends, or I'm only available in the mornings, or whatever works with your family. Because they are small classes, if there is one that works for your schedule, make sure to go to counselingwithkylie.com and reserve that spot. So it'll be under the parenting tab, and you can go on in there and get your spot reserved, because you don't want to miss it and have to wait for the next one to come by. Now, this is a class just for parents, so children are allowed to come, because childcare is hard to get. If you can get childcare, fantastic, but if you can't, you're welcome to bring them, as long as they can engage in a quiet activity and not be really disruptive. Kids, they might ask for a tissue or this or that, you know how kids are. But as long as they're not running around and screaming and being really disruptive, they're definitely welcome. We've got some quiet activities that they can play with. You're definitely welcome to bring something that they enjoy, a book or a tablet or whatever it is, to help keep them entertained, so that the grown-ups can have the grown-up talking time and the kids don't have to be super bored by it. So each week we'll cover some course material on positive parenting. So some of these things are how to speak to your children with positive vocabulary, how to make a routine for your family that really meets everyone's needs. It helps really reduce grumpy people. Everyone gets hangry sometimes. We'll teach you how to handle conflict with your children and how to discipline your children. So there's a lot more, but that's kind of the bones of it. It really is kind of a soup to nuts quick course on how do you do this positive parenting thing. So what is positive parenting? It's based on 35 years of research. They have done this course, and then they refined it, and then they did it again, and they took the things that worked and they got rid of the things that didn't work, until they have this program that really helps honor your children's emotions, their feelings, and encourages them to really want to be a part of the family. It encourages the bond between parent and child, so that there's warm, good feelings there. There's less need for children to act out or feel adversarial. And then there's the discipline portion, where we can't all follow all the rules all the time. So I help you figure out how to set rules that are logical, make sense, and age appropriate for your kids. And then you can enforce them with verbal warnings, time out, let your steam off break. There's a couple of different ways to go about it. So in addition to covering the coursework part of it, the learning, the syllabus stuff, the curriculum stuff, so then every session will also have time for troubleshooting, for one-on-one attention, where we're all going to learn from each other, because if you have a question, someone else probably has a similar question, so that you can all be a little group together, where you can support one another, where you can share advice or wisdom, or just local stuff that's going on, like, oh, there's a school thing going on here, there's a kids day going on at this park or something, so that you can build a little community. Sometimes parenting can feel so isolating from other adults. So part of the reason it's a small group is so that you can bond with some other parents that live in your area who are trying to really up their parenting game and be active and involved and just excellent to their children. So during every meeting, there will be time for you to ask questions, and I am definitely ready for us to do some one-on-one troubleshooting. We teach you a technique, you go home, you try it, and it doesn't work, or it falls down on its face, or you feel like you don't have the words for it. So I will definitely help guide you through. Okay, it didn't work. Let's see if we can try it another way. Let me hear about what was going on before. Maybe we could take another choice before we got to that point, of ways to sometimes, avoid the problem before it happens, or ways to enforce it in a way that is in keeping with the positive parenting, the whole thing. Because it can be hard to keep your cool all the time. So finally, this group is a no judgment zone. This is for all parents of all different parenting philosophies. All organic, no GMO, and there are people who are working parents who are just trying to pick up McDonald's and feed their kids, and there's working parents, and there's stay-at-home parents, and there's all these people raising our kids within our unique families. And this is a place for you. This is a place for you that will be respectful towards you and the family dynamic that you have. And I ask all the members to be respectful towards each other. And this class is for you. If you care about your children, you want to improve their good behavior and improve the bond that you have as a family, if you want to reduce the chaos that comes with having kids sometimes. So, as I said before, for parents, nannies, aunties, grandmas, anyone with kids, you're invited. So if you're interested, please go to counselingwithkylie.com/parenting, or just navigate there through the link or whatever down there. See you in the next classes. You're definitely welcome to message me or call me to ask more questions about what it is, to see if it's appropriate for you. There's more information about each different set of classes on the website. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you have anything else you'd like to learn about parenting, let me know in the comments. I'd love to make the videos that you guys want to actually see. And if you've got questions about parenting in general, I can help you even in the comments right here. If it's too one-on-one specific situation, that becomes a client-therapist relationship, and I can't do that over the computer. But if you just have what's a reasonable bedtime for a 7-year-old kind of question, I can help you out with that in the comments. You can go to my Facebook page to hear about all of our updates and what's going on currently with us, and little nuggets of, I feel like it's not very humble to say, of wisdom, but I feel like it's little nuggets of wisdom, little things to help you live a better life, to have better headspace and emotional life going on. Thanks. Bye.